I'm excited to announce the opening of a new Facebook community for the Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life podcast. And this is to get a group of like minded individuals to get together, to push themselves, to actually hold each other accountable, and to level up their lives. I talk about making a positive impact in the world, and this is how I'm hoping to do that. So if you're interested in joining, jump on Facebook, look for Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life, and see if you can join the group. Otherwise, drop me a DM on Instagram at just.live.coaching and I'll send you the link. How do you feel when you start to feel lost? When you start to feel like you don't know who you are, what direction you're going in, and where you're meant to be? Welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that helps empower you to take back control of your life, to start unlocking your full potential, and to help you become the best version of yourself. I'm Sanj, and today we're diving into a topic that speaks to the heart. And at this time of year, it's a good one to cover because a lot of people may be feeling that with the new year around the corner. And it's how to find yourself again when you start to feel lost. We've all had that feeling where we're not quite sure where we're meant to be, where we actually fit into things, and where we're meant to go. What is our destination? We'll ask ourselves these questions, and we actually start to picture our life as a journey with one clear and defined destination, but feeling lost, suddenly it feels like that destination is suddenly just shrouded in a mist of just uncertainty. When we're feeling lost, it's like wandering through a maze without a map, and we feel a sense of disconnection, just a nagging feeling that you're not quite where you're supposed to be. But then as well, at the same time, you're not sure where you are meant to be going. You know that you're not meant to be where you currently are, but you're not sure where you're meant to be aiming for, what direction you're meant to be going in. And when you start to feel like this, it can be hard, it can be lonely, and it's one of those things where you may not know how to describe it, how to actually open up, who to turn to, because it's one of those where you're not sure whether other people will relate to you. But let me tell you, I've helped coach a lot of guys through this. That you aren't the only one. You aren't unique in this way. There are a lot of people out there who are just feeling lost. They're just feeling like they don't know what to do, where they belong, and what the path for them is. Feeling lost is not just a fleeting emotion. It can cast shadows on various aspects of your life. It can lead to self-doubt. It can lead to anxiety, lack of motivation. It can affect your life. It's like ripples in a pond, touching our mental, our emotional, and even our physical well-being. The feelings of being lost, they can actually increase the risk of mental health challenges by up to 30%. And then think about when you haven't felt lost, when you have felt like you found your purpose, you know what you're doing. Now contrast that feeling of being grounded and in sync with your path. It's like you're stepping into the sunshine after a storm, that warm glow on your face. Yeah, you feel purposeful, you feel motivated, your mindset aligns with your positive actions, you start taking actions, you're happier. And again, exactly like I said, the ripples of this will actually touch your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. It will spread out throughout your life. And individuals with a clear sense of purpose, they're up to 64% more likely to achieve their goals. And it can be hard. It can be disheartening when you're feeling lost. But remember that this too shall pass. And I use that phrase because it just shows that everything in life is just a chapter. Everything in life is just a small part of your bigger story. So you may be feeling lost now, but it doesn't mean that you're going to feel like this forever. What it does mean though is that you may need to do something about it. You may need to take action. You may need to ask for help. You may need to just reach out. So when you're feeling lost, don't think of it as this is it. This is how the rest of my life is going to be. It's not. What it is just a small part, a small challenge that you're going through right now. And like everything, the stronger side of you will come out once this is over. The part of you that will actually survive this will actually be stronger and be able to achieve more, and will have more self-confidence, and will look back on this experience as what it is, as a chance to learn, as a chance to see how strong you actually are, how much you can actually take on, and how much you can succeed in life. But if you're feeling lost, then it may feel like you don't know where to go, what to do. So here are 4 ways you can start to rediscover yourself. Number 1 is to start to reflect and reconnect. Take a moment to reflect on your journey so far. Think about, what have you done in your life that lights you up? What dreams have you set aside? Maybe it's time that you started to reconnect with those passions that once fueled you, the ones that lit you up, the ones that made you excited. Maybe you need to start fitting them into your day. It may not become your full-time job, it may not become your career, but still, by doing these things on the side, it can start to fill your life with a bit more of a direction. When you just spend 15 minutes a day in self-reflection, you actually increase your well-being. Self-reflection actually can give you an opportunity to take a step back, take a step outside of your head, and actually look at what you're doing, and is it aligning with something that you want to be in the future. The second thing is embrace change. Your life is always evolving, it's always changing. So the more you resist it, the harder it will be. So learn to embrace change. It's not an adversary, it's actually a friend. Allow yourself to be flexible, allow yourself to adapt, allow yourself to grow. As I say, where the problem is when we think of change, we actually see it as a negative thing. We start to overthink, and we start to find that we're thinking about and making up with scenarios that we just think are going to happen. But 85% of the things we worry about will never ever happen. So actually starting to embrace change actually helps you reduce unnecessary stress. Within my Facebook community, the book of the month that we're reading is called Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. And it helped you rethink what change is, how you can actually approach it. And I found that reading it regularly helps me think about change in a positive way. Third thing you can do to help rediscover yourself is seek support. As I said, you don't need to navigate this journey alone. You don't need to navigate your way through the maze alone. Even Harry Potter had help in the Goblet of Fire when he was navigating his way through the maze. Reach out to your friends, reach out to mentors or professionals who can provide you with guidance, who can share their experiences, their perspectives, and can help you on your path. When you get a strong support system, you're more likely to achieve your goals. You're more likely to move forward and become motivated, because their energy, their belief in you, them holding you accountable will help you push yourself. And the final thing, which I think is the most important, is take small steps. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, so break down those goals that you've got. If you don't know the direction you're going, you don't need to know your full path. You just need to know the next step that you're taking. So break down your goals into small, manageable steps. Celebrate every achievement, no matter how small or how big. And watch how they accumulate, building up your self-confidence, building up the belief in yourself. Building up your motivation, because when you start taking action and you start moving forward and getting those wins under your belt, you're going to start keep moving forward constantly, faster, with more purpose, more passion, and more drive. Yeah. So remember that feeling lost is just temporary. This too shall pass. It's not a final destination. It's not the way your life is going to end. So embrace the adventure of rediscovering yourself. It could be fun. You could find a new you at the end of this, a new you who you're more in love with, a new you who's actually more fun, more excitable, and just more passionate about life. Yeah, you could find a better path that's filled with more purpose, more joy, and more fulfillment. So I really hope that you take this on board to realize that being lost is not a bad thing. It gives you the chance to rediscover who you are, or actually discover a new version of you. So thank you for joining me today. And again, if you enjoyed this episode and got something from it, please let me know by leaving a comment below. My mission is to make a positive impact on the world, and I sincerely hope you can help me do that by liking, by following, and sharing this podcast with others. Remember, your mindset, it shapes your reality. When you master it, you will master your life. Thank you.